Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. As y'all can see, man, got my late night recap that I'm about to do. Far as for the Chicago Sky versus the New York Liberties. Now, the New York Liberties was undefeated up until they played the Chicago Sky, where Angel Reese had another stellar game. I see that she may end up averaging almost a double double for the rest of the season because she tend to get her rebounds. We already know she's like a Dennis Rodman type player for the women, and on top of that, she cleans up on the boards pretty well. Now, like I said, man, she's gonna have to work on her post presence. Once she get her post presence down, it might be ugly for the league. Now, I'm not saying that she's the best player, but right now, if I gotta say the one who's most consistent, far as with the numbers, Angel Reese is more consistent player right now, and she really getting all her points just by cleaning up on the boards. Like I said, she needs a better post presence because she get blocked a lot as well. But I have to get the player of this game to Sabrina. I have to get it to Sabrina Mabry because she had about 21 points, and basically she the one brought the game home. And I just think, man, that when Camelia Cardoso come back, this is going to be a very tough team to actually beat due to the fact that they will be a team with size. And even though Angel Reese is only 6'3", she still know how to crash the boards. That means that they will have an additional rebounder in Camelia Cardoso, they center. So I think that not only will they have a post presence, but they will also have somebody that can help out with the rebound and that stop the lady from getting to the paint. But I think for the most part, man, this team is gonna be pretty good. And like I told y'all, it depends. The league success depends on these two individuals, which is Angel Reese, and it also depends on Caitlin Clark, right? And the rest of them. Camelia Cardoso, it depends on them because they are the ones that will keep the league going. You know what I'm saying? The rookies. And basically they have an opportunity while the eyes is on them to to grow the league. You know what I'm saying? But this is a really good look though, man. The fact that they 2-1. They lost their first game. It wasn't a bad game, but they end up losing. And so far they on a 2-game winning streak where they beat one of the top teams, New York Liberty. They end up beating them in the preseason as well, but that's just preseason. Um, Now that they end up beating them, I guess people are not going to be able to say, Caitlin Clark schedule was too hard because this is one of the teams that Caitlin Clark actually played and they lost to with against Breanna Stewart. And then you got Sabrina Ionescu, who she's a dog, man. She needs more credit. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I put her on this thumbnail because I don't think that she get enough credit far as the numbers she put up. And if you look at the New York Liberties, man, this team is really stacked. You know what I'm saying? This team is really stacked. They got Ion Nescu, they got John Quell, and they got Breanna Stewart, one of the leading scorers, and she got rings, you know what I'm saying, in the WNBA. So they really have a legit team. And for the Chicago Skies to be able to handle business versus them for the second time, one being the preseason and one now, that just speaks to the potential that the Chicago Skies can have moving forward because they got, Evans, they got the Shield, you know what I'm saying? Diamond the Shield. They got like a slew of players that basically can be an asset to the team. And like I said, man, I hope they bring Brianna back. I know she was waived, but she will add an additional shooter. And I'm gonna just be honest too. They also had a really good shooting night, which is an indication that they can shoot, but I still would add that extra piece, you know what I'm saying? So they can, I guess, so they can basically be more potent. They can work themselves from the inside out. And like I say, man, I know that the Indiana Fevers is so far they haven't lost the game. They winless. I still need them to basically pick it up so they can help the league. You know, once they do that, man, the league gonna be booming. Because just imagine when you reading headlines, oh, Ionescu is playing versus Caitlin Clark, or just like now, they got Cornelia Cardoso playing versus, they want her to play versus Elisa Boston. These two players was actually on each other team. You know what I'm saying? So that's a setup. Then you talk about Caitlin Clark versus Diana Taurasi. You talk about when Diana Taurasi played versus Aja Wilson. When Caitlin Clark played versus Aja Wilson. These are things that basically we can create, or the league can create, if they push the ladies that are elite of the teams. And I'm gonna actually do one. I'm gonna do something where I'm acknowledging all of the ladies that are pretty much doing the lead a very good service, and who's doing their part to try to grow it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are just focusing on one product, you know what I'm saying? But what if that product get hurt? You see, like if that product get hurt, now who you going to rely on? That's why I'm pretty much against somebody just trying to push one player. And they did that with LeBron James, and they lost out on a lot of money because not marketing the Ja Morants, them not marketing Zion Williamson, them not marketing Shai Gildress. Like it basically does the league a disservice, right? Because you only thinking that the league only have a player like not Sabrina, I'm sorry, Caitlin, to offer the league, when it's really way more. If you look at Ionescu, if you look at Sabrina, man, these ladies are lights out. They shoot lights out. And I'm talking about, if you really be honest, remember Ionescu shot versus Stephen Curry and did well. And basically dang near almost won. So you mean to tell me that she can't shoot just as good as Caitlin? Now, if we talking distance, then Caitlin may have her, right? But if we just talking about, just pure shooters, why don't the matter of fact, something just came in my head. Why don't these two have a shootout, a 3-point shootout? Ionescu versus Caitlin Clark in the shootout. That'd be big. That'd be epic. What y'all think about that? I think that'd be an epic thing if we had Ionescu, the lady who shot versus Stephen Curry, shooting against Caitlin Clark. Man, that would be epic. That would be super epic. You know what I'm saying? To see who actually is the better shooter, because most people are crowning Caitlin as the better shooter, but I think Ionescu got a lot to say about that. You know what I'm saying? But what did he say? Oh yeah, right. Ramon said for real. I think he think that's a good idea as well. You know what I'm saying? Because are these two will actually bring a lot of eyes to the league. And I'm gonna just be honest with that being said. And in fact, they can do it at the NBA All-Star. Instead of doing it at the Women's All-Star, they can create their own later. But right now, they're in the phase to where they're building. So if they create that and utilize that in the All-Star game in front of millions of people, that's going to bring even more eyes back to the WNBA. So I think that would be a really good move if these two end up, instead of shooting versus men, they should shoot amongst each other, and the winner, takes all and claim to be the best shooter in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? But like, if y'all like the content, man, do your boy a solid favor and hit the subscribe button. You know, if not, I appreciate y'all even being in here. But what y'all think about Angel Reese getting another victory? She had 13 points, 9 rebounds, and I believe about one or two assists. But I think for the most part, she's doing what she's been doing since she's been in here. She's not a super scorer, but she's been consistent on the amount of points that she contributes to the team. So, you know, I think that that's a good sign. That's a good look. And there are some things that she needs to work on. And if she get a post presence, I think she's going to be really good. And Ionescu, she was lights out. She had 19 points. She did her thing. Also, Breanna Stewart had 18 points, but they came up short, 90-81 in favor of Chicago Sky. Man, that's all I got for now. Thank y'all for tuning in. That was my take, and I'm out.